everybody. It's your friendly baker, Oreo. How you guys doing? Ooh, have we sure got a cool one for you guys today? Ooh, yes, sirree. Uh, I can't use their names, but you know the impression I'm doing. Why don't you just shut up and just get on with it? Oh, well, fine. Well, today we're gonna be having some, like the title says, having some brews with, doing some brewing. Thought it was pretty clever on word. Yeah, okay, funny and play on words. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't even know where I'm coming from. I didn't even fall asleep watching that show or anything either, so like I'm not quite sure why I would start off with that. And I first time I've ever even tried that impression. Why I would think I would. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, though. Today is a Friday. Yeah, we left off yesterday in quite a good mood. We were able to fight the Wither boss for the first time. We did die once, but technically we died to a creeper because we ended up fighting the Wither till nighttime and just a whole bunch of stuff ended up happening. But we got the Wither Star. We got what we needed to create the beacon. That was like a round of applause worthy for me personally at that point. I know tons of people do it. Some people even fucking grind it like hundreds of times so they have like beacons all over the place. I made sure that my first time it was special. I had to like find a nice beach so it was romantic, like first time on the sand. And like, and it had to be something that was like far enough away from home because I didn't want the villagers back at home talking about what I did with the village, the Wither boss or Witcher, whatever the hell his name is. So yeah, we found the perfect spot. We set up a nice little cozy bed, got a ender chest right beside it in case it needed some extra stuff. Got all sexy with it, and he just shat all over the beach, all over it, like typical man would. He just completely disregarded my feelings. Friggin' dropped like 70 friggin' feet down into the friggin' like into some cave system. Once I got him to 50% and he started his melee thing. I don't know if he's always supposed to do that or that was just his way of saying, haha, screw you, mother. But yeah, that's what ended up happening. So we're still taking him down. We were getting the hang of it, and all that stuff was going over smashingly. Then towards the end, like I said, he pushes me up in the air. I've got feather falling, no biggie, but drop me beside a creeper, my guy. A creeper? When I have like only 4 hearts left, I think. I had 4 hearts left, I don't know, something like that. But either way, we came back, we were able to get our stuff, we killed him with the one more tap that he needed, literally just one more tap. And yeah, we got things going. So with that, it was pretty effortless to then get all the iron that we needed to create the first beacon. We did say that we're going to have to at some point go to our villager trading library post hall thing and just go yam sandwich on selling a bunch of stuff and just getting a stack and stacks and stacks of emeralds so I can get the extra range from the beacons. If you don't know, beacons, it requires I think it's like on the center you would go out one each and then you just fill in that rotation and then every layer does that exact same thing, so it goes out one cubic space in each direction for every level, and you have to do that 4 times, I believe. So it requires like basically at the end of it, and it all has to be filled in as well. So by the end of it, it requires like little over like 2 stacks of iron or gold or emeralds or diamond or for whatever reason netherite. So I'm gonna stick with emerald because, like I said, I have an easy way of just duping and getting a bunch of emeralds at no cost other than my time and figuring out where to put all the stuff that I'm buying them, or if I'm just selling them, like say paper or something like that, right? For librarians, I could easily do something like that, but we'll figure that out once we do, because I know I'm definitely not going to use up all the diamonds I've mined on my own. I know I don't really need diamonds for crafting armor or weapons because we have villagers that will allow us to just buy all that stuff for free, and we could put on whatever enchantments we want onto it. But diamonds, for in terms of duping templates, is going to be very, very important. I want diamonds for setting up enchantment tables just about everywhere. That's something that needs to be done. So I don't really want to use my diamonds unless necessary, right? So yeah, let's get into it. So we just need to get a few things going first, actually. We have our Discord page open, so we are able to communicate with any one of our subs that decides to jump in, wants to have a quick conversation. We're going to actually open up the launcher because we haven't done that yet, for whatever reason. Alright, while we're doing that, there we go. As we're doing that, Discord's taken care of, that's taken care of. Open up that, perfect. Okay, that's what I was looking to do, is get a bowl packed. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly. Give me 1 second. I know that you don't wanna see a black screen, and I don't wanna have you to see it. What the fuck is this scary movie about? I don't know if it's just you guys, anyone else that might happen to be of any type of melanin persuasion. But I feel like whenever I see horror movies of whenever I see horror movies of like my own black people, it's like all just black people. Something about it just makes me feel like, yo, this is gonna be some real scary shit. Because what situation takes place where the black family, the mother taking care of her children, the father being like strong fucking black king kind of thing, the kids being like, I'm too young, I ain't gonna die today up in this shit. How? Who? What? No one clicked into some shit's afoot right now? What the fuck? Like, oh my god, like, I don't know if it's just me, but like, I get really tripped out when I see that stuff. So like, it's funny, of course. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying it like, oh, like, black people never fall freaking victims to shit. Like, what? No, that's not what I'm fucking saying. What I'm getting at is that when I see, like, say, okay, like, what's a perfect example? House of Wax, like a movie like House of Wax, or Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or anything in that type of realm of horror movies. Heck, we'll even go as far as like Amityville Horror or Supernatural Activity kind of thing like that. Or no, it's called Paranormal Activity. Maybe that's why, actually, because now that I'm thinking about it, like Paranormal Activity, they made like a black remake for it, and it was the most like the whole time I was watching it, I'm like, yeah, so this is what I was seeing when I was watching the original one. Like, I was just like, who the fuck is staying with this chick after knowing she possessed and all? Nah, bye, Keisha. Actually, that's going to be one of the gifts that we have set up to be released coming May. We did say we were gonna do it mid-April, but I'm thinking since it's literally just 2 more weeks before then my birthday month, might as well just like release it all at one day. So we're getting actually a lot more time now to get other ideas, things that like I would have never thought of using certain gifts or certain phrases from people and stuff like that, or from movies. But when I think about, say, as we were just talking about that Paranormal Activity movie, and there's the scene where they call their cousin Ray Ray because he's like a hood guy and stuff, and the ghost has been giving him problems, so they think, oh yeah, let's call Ray Ray because he's gonna solve this. And Ray Ray comes in and he's like, yo, where the fuck is this guy at? And shit like that. And like, it's just, trust me, watch Paranormal Activity, like parody or whatever. It has like one of the Wayans brothers in it. You will not be disappointed. Shalom shalenkums. Let's get to bankins. Cheers, everybody. But yeah, it's not like it's not like any stuff like sad use like Bart's laugh or Homer saying or like nothing generic like that. It would be funny little things that I'm like, yeah, I remember. It was nighttime. What the hell? Alright, so we have all these water bottles and stuff like that here on us because as I was doing the recap, I kind of got sidetracked with stuff. Obviously, that's how my mind works. Yeah, we got all the stuff set up so that way we can... Hearing footsteps and stuff, I'm freaking out. But yeah, we got, I don't know why, but I'm just like, if someone's here, they're gonna have to open up these things. It's a solo world. I don't know why I'm bugging out like this, but yeah. What was I say? Yeah, so we got to the Wither Boss. We killed the Wither Boss. We got ourselves a beacon. We put said beacon right off over there. You can't really see it. Yeah, you can see the beam right there. So as you can see in the right hand corner, or the top right hand side, we selected agility. So we fast as fuck no. Yeah, boy. But so we did the beacon, and then once we did the beacon, we're like, okay, we checked out the parameters. It works pretty good in terms of this home area, almost even as good as for the mine that we have over here. If you see, if I go over to the mine, like I come down here, it goes down pretty far down, at least to the base level where we have our farm here for the warts and stuff that whenever we want it. I can't remember the name of it. It's like Nylium or wart block. We were starting off something here for whatever we need it. But that will help with farming efficiency and a lot of stuff too if we decide to change that to like take it off of speed. As you can see, it's still here. We do know it goes about, I think it was 50 from the thing, so like it doesn't go out too far. But then if we try and go further down, I'm not going to go all the way down to have you guys see. You can just trust me or look at yesterday's footage. But it gets down fairly close to where we need, but not enough. So we would want to put another beacon down there. So we're going to have to farm wither skulls. In order to farm wither skulls, we went to the nether. We have that area fortress now. For the most part, easy entry. But it's all from a railway that is not ideal at all. So I said, let's actually hook up our nether portal underground, like ice tunneling system to that, so I have an easy way of getting to it. We'll even have a portal, so it brings us straight here to the overworld, and we'll be able to like navigate from wherever that portal is and link it up to here. But in order for us to do that, we got to bring it down from like 66 to like 15 in the nether, which is like lava, all between like 30, like I'd say from like 20 to 40 is like all lava in most places in the nether, especially in the fortress area where it's just straight lava at the bottom. So we're gonna need a bunch of fire resistance potions. So before we left, we were like picked out the area that we knew we wanted to build it, which is gonna be off over there. You'll see in a little bit. And we got some stuff from our enchanting area that just would start us off, no problem, very easy. So because we have the location, basically what we need to do is like at least get some fire resistance potions going to get that set up. I said, you know what, the alchemy station has been something I've been wanting to build. That's been on my to-do list for far too long, and I've been putting it off. So let's just create the alchemy station here. Let's get that all set up, and we'll be good to go. Now, the thing with this is, and we're going to try and sleep so we're not going out during the crappy rain time. Yeah. While we're in here, is there anything? No, I basically emptied everything else out. We're going to want some netherrack so we can kind of lay out the area. I have the pickaxe, that's fine. We got food, that's all good. So far, this is what we have. We also need to put another make a map room, so that's another thing that we gotta freaking work on. But as of right now, this is our base. I think this is like north to south, so like my base and the road and everything like that is that line you can kind of see right there. With right at top of the cursor, you see a white dot. That's basically us right there. With this being my house and the passageway and everything rolling out, and then the road goes off all the way over here. So we haven't really done much in terms of discovering the map with taking the map out with us. We've definitely ventured around. I know what most of the biomes are. We just have to take a day to actually do that with a few torches. So it looks like we're kind of just going to have to deal with the rain here for a little bit. Unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry. So we knew we were going to want it over here into this forest region because it gives me a reason to like excavate this. For the most part, it was just like an easy way of me having a tree farm. But we're going to start by opening up this spot here. So let's just get all this material out. Just making sure. I'm pretty sure it's like lit up so nothing can spawn, but because it's raining, I just feel like you always gotta be cautious. I know, trees, I spent so long making sure you guys were just the way I wanted, and now here I am, cutting you guys down. It's a vicious cycle, I know. I could have always been coming here to collect bees and stuff like that. I have not been doing that at all. Alright, so, I mean, as the initial template, I'm okay with this. I don't really want it to be too big of a space. We're just going to wait for this stuff to clear out from anything. And I guess I could open this up. Any space I know leading up to this path, I want to make it less claustrophobic. So this will probably end up going. I'll do something else after it. So with this being where the house is gonna go, We're gonna terraform this a little bit, but it's in order to make the path going to here, we're gonna definitely. Oh shit! That's an endangered tree or a natural habitat tree. We gotta keep that one. I might have to move some of these bees. Another thing, we wanted to have like a actual green room for like bees and stuff like that, like a whole bee room where I don't know if I'll automate it because I really don't know how much use I personally have for honey, but it would be nice to have just so that if I ever do, it's not something I'm worrying about. I'm not sure how much of that tree is going to despawn compared to... Oh, I was digging into that one, okay. Still, it's fine if there's like tree overhang. I just don't want it to be obstructing from the path. Like, this is going to cut through here. So, Jesus, Murphy, how many bees? My guys. You guys have been friggin' super busy. Super busy. Is that... Like, I rarely spend time around here, so I don't even know what these sounds are that I'm hearing the bees doing. I don't know if they're trying to attack me right now, or if that's just their normal sounds, but... Shit's sounding kind of ominous right now. I'm not seeing anything disappear. I guess we kind of just have to wait and see. Alright, looks like it's nighttime, so we'll be able to let what we broke do its thing, see what that looks like. I don't mind if it's like this. Even that path right there kind of seems okay. I don't know if I like this tree. Sorry guys that it's so freaking dark. Can I do this? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I have a feeling there's a bunch of these little hidden things. There we go. Yeah, see? Damn it. Y'all muglins best not be trolling me. I think that's it. Yeah, that should be it. Alright. Damn you. Cletus. Cletus from yesterday. Fucking, it was a skeleton that just randomly fucking decided to name Cletus. I don't even know if that was yesterday. I think that was yesterday. These goddamn oak trees. Yeah, and the phantoms. Alright, so we'll let these, yeah, like I said, these spawn on their own naturally. We're gonna go and get some sleep and come back brand new and see how we want this placed. I have a general idea of how I want to build this. I might even consider automating it. Cause like it's just all the things going into a brewing stand, right? If I put 3 hoppers into a brewing stand, then like there shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Um, at least that's my theory right now. Yeah, see, so I'm liking this. It's opened up more. That's good. And then we get to here, which, yeah, open space now. Perfect for me to start working on things. Okay, so, looking at this, I know I want it to be like kind of witch-esque. So, I'm thinking like I don't want to make it a square, but I don't want to make it a hard sharp point like the base is either. So we might let's see. I know I want the interior portion. Okay, so let's start off with what I know I'm going to want the layout to be, and then we'll just build a house around that. So, walking in, I'm essentially going to walk in from, if I terraform this, I take this straight down. I clear out this area, make this a walk space. I can come in from then, say right here. When I walk in, I want to be able to pick up my books and stuff or have a chest here for where everything is. That chest system and everything, if I am gonna automate it, as far as I can recall, or I could think would be something like, is chest would be here. I'd have a hopper funneling into the chest, obviously. If I have the brewing stand here as well, because that's what's yeah, so hopper taking the brewing stand. Brewing stand is on top of this block where I am here. Brewing stands there. We'll have a hopper there. Some stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be at least 4 across. However high, I'm not sure. But if the chests are there and it's going out that far, then chances are we're gonna need some space here. So I might have to make it so it's like a walk-in from here. However we terraform that. So that way, because I want the house to like not be right up against it. So if this is the last spot for me to build, the house material coming out to there, leaving that little gap for if I want to create a bridgeway, or just having that space in between so it's not just flush right up against this, I feel is very mandatory. So, you know what? We'll use the wood as our borders for the thing. So that means if it comes out to there, technically I can go further out this way, dig it out, and I can take it out further out that way. To dig into the mountain this way is the only other direction I have. So this is going to have to get terraformed. So most of these bees can probably be protected. This, I don't know how that one's going to go. maybe I just bring the path up here and then I curve it this direction. That way you'll be able to see it, but you're entering in through here. Like the path will generally, once again, we'll have to get terraformed. Alright, so that works then. So house ends there. We'll bring it out. Like I said, I don't want it to be too bulky. So if, let's just say, this is the side here for the back thing. Let's just say this is where we have like our last hopper that's gonna like turn over to this side. Because the way I want it set up is, like I said, I can pick up my loot on this one side. On this whole wall is going to be all the items I basically want to use, or maybe even possibly stretch it out as far enough where it allows everything. So let's just say, in terms of what we have here, let's just use this tree as our marker for the thing. So you're gone. You're here. Okay. So between that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. 15. I think that means we're gonna have to pull this out further then. Which is fine, but just to be safe and leave ourselves some room in terms of either for expansion or in terms of for if we actually need all those different materials. Maybe my whatever building thing that I have an idea for is gonna require more stuff. Like, I'm just trying to put this together in my head based on how I see this going down. So if it's gonna have to be that big, then we're meeting it to about here, which then technically I don't have to terraform that stuff. I could just have an entry point coming literally right here. But I enter in this way. I enter in this way. It's gonna be that big. It seems like it's gonna be, yeah, definitely a narrow building. Okay. So I take it out this way, or should I? Because if I'm entering in from here, most of the time I'm coming into the house from here. I guess in theory I could, once I have this ramp, yeah, this would still work in practice. Okay, this would still work in practice. So, you know what? Instead of using the wood, because now we're just solely working on the layout. So, that's like a general thing, okay. So, like we said, we're gonna need at least 4 out from there. So shit, maybe we give ourselves an extra 4. So there. Okay, so out to here, we got ourselves the extra 4. We're walking in, we're able to do that from here. Let's say it comes out to here. So that first floor, how I'm thinking it's gonna go is gonna be like a layout like this. Comes out to like here or something. And then to square that off, that would bring it out to here. And so let's get rid of this one. So with that being the first room, you walk into that. Now, like I said, I don't want it to be like a square or a rectangle because it's supposed to be like an alchemy like thing. I want to kind of make it like have towers. It looks like a creepy like person lives there and is like doing some mad science and stuff, right? So I guess if I have this as a square, I can round out the edges. Honestly, it may just be easier for me to build the thing and then build what I'm envisioning or trying to envision around that. Because trying to see how I'm gonna build this is like a whole nother extra step that I don't know if I would necessarily have that vision to do that. Because right now, what I'm seeing here is I'm gonna do that. I could raise it so that way it's like a step up thing, and then you come to this section, put all the ingredients and stuff like that. But that would then still be essential. It's a rectangle, but now it's a rectangle that's like splitting off into like a weird fucking like. So if you see what I'm saying, it's like this would come up to here, right? And then from here, where it would go upwards towards the other thing, it would then be continuing over upwards and like using that floor for the next wall as essentially the cutoff point for this. So best way to describe it is if I were like if this was a building, with that being there, the next floor would like start. Oh god. The next floor would start here and then like all the way there, but then like work its way upwards. So in terms of how this would look coming by, I mean, I guess I could kind of see it. But like, I don't know. Cause like, okay, let's say that I do this design. It's then gonna essentially be. Hold on, 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, but yeah, if I'm gonna do it like this way, where'd all you guys come from out of nowhere? Then it just doesn't really make sense because it's like I'd come here, I'd Well, no, I guess that does make sense. Because I come in here, the first thing I have to do is then go upstairs and select whatever potion that I want. Um, I put the ingredients into the thing. Come down here, turn on the machine, and then it'll just start pumping it out. Yeah, that actually 100% works. And then I could have my inventory and like selection stuff like all here. Because like the brewing thing, yes, it's going to eventually hold like a shit ton. But like I'm not going to need to be walking out with like a chest full of things. And if I do, I'll just create shulkers to do that and stuff. Like, and then just take it away to wherever I need it. So this actually works. Okay, so I like that. Okay, so that it would be something like this big. Here's the chest section, here's whatever. We make this, like I said, this is going to be the wall, so all this is inside here. You're not even on point, my guy. So this is over here. All of this is the inside. So I come inside, I'd have this much space available. That's more than enough for me to make a room. In terms of the height, I might dig it into the floor, so it's just like you walk into the room. But then this, yeah, it gives me more than enough space to set up everything. Okay, we have finally been able to come across a general idea. If that's the case, let's go and get the building blocks we're gonna need for this. So it's gonna follow the same concept as like this house and all the others, but we're gonna start this one off right and know that we actually are gonna bring like a mixture of the cobble to this to that and everything, so we're all taken care of there. Alright, we're gonna want a empty chest because forgot I put one down at the new area and didn't take a new one out for myself. We are going to want... Okay, so we have the ender chest for fun. Yeah, we gotta go and get a shulker box. Alright, so in terms of the structure itself, this is pretty sure it's dark cobble. Cobble deep slate, okay. Alright, perfect. Alright, then we're obviously going to need a bunch of cobble. But within that cobble, we're putting some diorites, some andesite, and some mossy cobblestone. So this is all for the wall. And then these are like the pillars, foundations, and stuff like that. I really don't remember farming so much moss, but I'm really quite glad I did, lads. Alright. Perfecto. Now we may also want some of these like features and stuff, but we'll start with the basics, see what exactly requests of us. Alright. We're also gonna want a shovel. I always get freaked out, like, where'd the shovel go? Did I lose something? What happened? Nothing happened, my guy. Just calm down. Alright. Okay, so ouchie. Oh, I overshot it. That's why. Okay, so just to follow this thing here, like I'm not obviously sticking to it as like a freaking thing, but alright, so we know we're gonna want it that far out. So let's make it so that there's like a stepway up to it. We'll keep this into the figure. Like on the outside, it doesn't have to be flat. It can go in, like I don't mind it going into the terrain a little bit. Alright, so I said this would be where the wall was, so let's just put that all there now. That way I know I don't have to have a protrusion. I could see a general idea. Alright, next, let's just quickly level this stuff out. See, so all the way over here I don't get speed boost anymore. So, like I said, having multiple beacons, putting one, say, closer to that town, centralized, say, like right at the outskirts of it, would definitely then allow me to still get a benefit while being over here. So that's why people want like multiples of these, because like it just stretches out the canvas. You're just constantly like a lot stronger, a lot tankier. Alright, so we got this wall like tied up right against the line. That comes all the way out to this, and then you would come upwards. Okay. So for sakes of sakes being, I just want to have a general idea here. I do something like that. It fits into the grooves. It has its little accent mark here. I could put like just an instant brewing station thing here right now if I really wanted to. Just so I had like an idea of how this goes, but we're not going to do that. So Now let's go ahead and fill this part in. Actually, so now comes the design portion of it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got a 9 thing to work with. So if we wanted to divide this up to do like a window on either side, on the 5th one would be our middle spot. This looks like right there. And since, like I said, I don't want this thing to seem like a rectangle, which as of right now it definitely doesn't feel like it's going to. We're going to have this just be the walls with the decal. The roof is going to come down on a slope like this, so going, I don't know if that's north to east or north to south or what, but that way it can kind of blend in with like a big roof, but when you're walking up to it, it's just going to seem ominous and stuff like that, right? So if that's the case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got an 8 doorway, which is perfect because I was having the idea of maybe making these double doors and with like trap doors on it or something, or like pressure plates or something that like will activate and have it open automatically. Cause yeah, that seems like the kind of feel like I want to go for. It's like it's a brewing station Mad Max kind of, not Mad Max, like a crazy guy's thing, right? So like, come on, like you should be able to have like walk up to it and just swing open and be like, whoa, what the heck's going on there, right? So that would work. So that makes that the door and that the door. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. All right, so those are doors. Let's accent that with anything else. How about the nether block that you freaking brought here with you? Alright, so door, that comes through, that comes through. Alright, so with this being elevated upwards, we would have to match that with the tree, of course, just to keep the same design. That's a door walking in. We could have like some windows or something here. Now that this space is coming together, let's just see how this works. Because I said I was gonna need 4, right? So either what we can do is then just move this over. So the door isn't centered. It just comes out to there. That gives us more than enough space we're gonna need now. Oh my god. Because with this coming outwards, that gives me this entire corner. The chest could be, say, right here. I'm not gonna go through the whole freaking thing again with you, but brewing stand was right there. So like, I come in, walk in, this is what I see. There's a wall here, everything goes in. I could probably even tuck it like right up against the wall if I feel like. But yeah, either way, I come in, that's my entryway. Jesus, Murphy, guys. That's my entryway, and then once I get the system all set, I would have this part blocked off, walled off, so you don't see it. There'd just be steps coming up here to this portion, And then this portion is where all the things are. Yeah, I like it. No, that's the thing though. Hold on. No, I can do it like that. Structurally, that would work, yeah. This is the foundation, there's an overhang. Or even if I want to, I could just put all this freaking dirt underneath it and just fill it in so it doesn't look like void space. Easy as that. Let me break all these. Alright, so yeah, like something like that. In terms of the height, I'm still gonna have to quite work on that. We might have to bring that up more. But I am liking the idea of this right now. These gosh darn freaking things are messing with me though all the time. And Noodle all freaking week has really been fucking pissing me off. It's because I don't want to allow her to like have the freaking thing open. She's gotten so used to like running around and everything, and it's like, no, because she's gotten to the point now where she's trying to like go into Shelly's room and she can't go in there. So, yeah, like she's got to be on timeout. That's got to happen. But because of that, she's just been throwing a fit all freaking week. And it's like, no, that's how you're gonna tuck yourself out. By all means, go for it. We don't have to really worry about the height. I just wanted to put this down to get more of an actual feel for how this is looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that tree. So yeah, that is working for me so far. You know what I could even do? I think you see where I'm going with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Could even possibly give myself a room, but if that works or it's tucked up right against the wall perfectly like that, then oh, loving it. And then well, let's put this third one here just to just to do whatever. Okay, so in terms of how tall this portion is gonna be how high I can make this. So we should probably go to sleep, figure that out, and we'll go from there. Alright, so for this project we're gonna need a few things. So let's see if we have any alchemy stations already laying around. No, we don't. Of course not. It's only would be in those ones. I wouldn't have in anything else. Alright, what do I need for an alchemy station? Gosh darn it. Wait, don't I have one just laying up here? Yes, I do. Perfect. Get a cup. Oh, shit. What potions is this? Instant health, instant health. That would have been nice to use on the Wither, you know. You should probably have actually had the alchemy station from a long time ago when you on it instead of just some random freaking thing, and you would have known that you could have. Gosh. Still, that swiftness, the potion works wonders. Alright, so we know we're gonna need the alchemy station, obviously. We're gonna need a handful of hoppers. So for hoppers, we use all those extra chests already. For hoppers, it's like iron bars and just chests. Very simple. Other than hoppers, we're gonna need torches, redstone torches, and we're gonna need converters, and maybe a few repeaters. Oh, redstone's upstairs. Yeah, never mind. Okay, all this is just getting to be a little bit too much right now. Hold on. Okay, back to it. So we needed that, and we need iron, which is upstairs. That's fine. Where my chest set? It should be enough. You know what? Just get it all dealt with. Alright, so we need that. We need the redstone repeaters and stuff. Once again, that's all going to be iron and redstone upstairs. So we'll turn 16 blocks. I think that makes like 2 stacks of iron. A little over 2 stacks, okay. All those into hoppers now. So we have our brewing stand, our hoppers. We are actually gonna need 2 chests, so it's funny that we didn't do that. We're going to need converters, as I said, and redstone torches. For the converters, where are you? Quartz and stone. Quartz, we have more than enough of that. Stone, back downstairs we go. I always fall for that one. Alright, and then our redstone. So I don't think I'm gonna need that many torches, but I'll make all 15. I will take a second to collect my thoughts here. I thought you told me I could make myself. Why is it doing this now all of a sudden? Oh, it's because I'm not at the... Jesus, come on. There we go. In terms of how much I need, I'm not quite sure. So we'll make 2 of each for now, and I'll see exactly how this build is. I honestly think I might only even need 1 repeater. I'm gonna want like a stone. I'm gonna want like a button or a lever. But I think I might have one upstairs. Alright. I feel like I should just hold on to all this stuff outside for now. Because yeah, even those sticks I could use for that. All this, if I come back and need to do more, I don't want to have to keep going to each chest to grab it. The stone was for that. Let's keep 2 redstone torches on us. Condense, my dudes. Alright, blaze rods upstairs, and we need the chests. Ooh, Sacre bleu. Start with one for now. It's fine. Alright. I said no witches. Yeah. Now we gonna build ourselves an opera station. I want y'all to show me with your baddest behavior. Give me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Oh, there we go. Now shake it, shake. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Alright, so you would go there. You would go there. I would put this on top of it so that way everything that is crafted out of here basically freaking is gonna get sucked into this hopper and then brought into this. Right now, if I were to put anything into there, well, we probably should have. That's fine, we'll test that shit later. Alright, so I know I'm gonna need a hopper going into it for at least 3 different outputs. So I might even have to move this over like at least 2 spaces just to be safe. Because if it turns out I need 2 spaces, I have that one buffer to get through here to fix anything or troubleshoot anything that might need to be troubleshooted. So hopper facing into the chest, alchemy station, hopper, that's our 3 ingredients. Now on top of 3 ingredients, I'm going to need to add water bottles into it. So that's another hopper. That hopper is gonna need chests and stuff like that. Huh. Wait, is there? Okay, hold on. Because if I'm gonna have to refill the water, and basically I'm gonna have to fucking refill everything. Excuse my French. But if I have to replace the water, I'm gonna want this to go into there so I could just put the chest up here. Or no, because I'm trying to do this so aesthetically it'll all be ooh, actually I might use barrels. Cause you see how this chest opens up like that? Whereas if I put this here, it won't. Oh, will let me open it. Okay. But still, it just doesn't look good in my opinion. Like, it just really does not look good. One sec. Sorry about that. Alright. Okay, so No, we might end up making barrels. I guess it looks okay, but aesthetically, I don't know if I'm going to want to be looking at that all the time. But if I do, no, I can't get into C. Thought maybe I could click on that hopper from back here. But realistically, like I said, if I'm leaving this room for myself here, I'll be able to refill everything. So for the aesthetic purposes, we're just going to have it on the top. I can get to all three of them from here. We have a chest up there for the water. We have these three that are going to input whatever items we then send over to them. Now, it might be easier if I just have it all linked. So that way, let's say, I guess I didn't need to do that. That way I can put the double chest of a thing needed for water right here. So water's here getting funneled in. This is going to be the one that's going to go upwards towards everything that's over there. So we would say, like, take it up like this far or something. I don't know how far up we gotta go with it, but now I just want to see. Put that there. That other one comes out. Like I said, this is gonna be chest to chest. So, kind of got stuck in a thought there. So I'm getting stuck in a thought right now. I'm like super fucking like thing. Give me a second here. I'm just trying to think. Like barrels versus chests and a whole bunch of like technical stuff right now. Which for my freaking big brain, you know, takes all the freaking shit kicking off all at once in order for it to do anything. Alright, just wanted to check this out. So yeah, you would stick out that way. You can come out to whatever direction you want, really. We could just make it like that so it's uniform. But if we were then to have this with water bottles, So they just go straight into the chest. Okay, so this is where the comparators and stuff come in. Because I have to have that turned off for sure. Until this does the work that it's supposed to. So if I use a torch, that should keep it turned off. Perfect, okay. So it's turned off. It's not going to do anything right now until there's oh my god, I need to have a fuel injector thing as well. Alright, so the fuel injector one for blaze rods and stuff like that is gonna be this. So we'll just still stick to you being this for now. We know what it's gonna be. We know we can go and build more chests. I just aesthetically I want to know. So that way we're definitely gonna need a double chest for the water bottles. For the blaze rods, I really don't think so. Yeah, I really don't think so. So back to the normal thing. So blaze rods are going in there. Pretty sure I have to break it down first, yeah. Perfect, so it took that and it put it in there. Okay, perfect. So now it's trying to do something, but there's nothing in there yet. So this is the part where I'm saying, like, I want to, like, have it always on, like, standby. And then when I input something from up here and I press a button, it's just going to make a whole bunch of these, of whatever it is that I tell it to make. So how to do that exactly, therein lies the problem. But of course we didn't bring any redstone with us. But what we need to do, I guess, is first of all go get some redstone. Let's set up all these extra water bottles in the old large chest. And then let's go get some more chests, just in case we need it. We're probably gonna need it for all the other fucking stuff. We're definitely gonna need a lot of fucking chests now that I think about it. If all this stuff is gonna be holding materials and stacks of materials, so that way I could just always fucking... We're gonna need tons and tons of chests. Jesus, Murphy. Let's go and get that shulker box. We're gonna need tons of hoppers, tons of chests, tons of... for what we're intending on doing here. Yeah, the list gonna keep going on and on, on and on. Okay, we really don't need the netherrack anymore now that we have the general idea, I guess. But we leave it here because you never know when it comes to with building. I should be using scaffolding realistically now that I have the general idea, but Alright, so once again, like I was saying, I knew I was going to need a whole bunch of this stuff again. But let's just go and make a whole bunch of the chests. then there's a stack of birch. Perfect. Now, I don't think I'm gonna need 64 hoppers, but I'm just gonna make 64 hoppers because why the F not? Alright, grab this, turn them into blocks. Get some more hoppers. Yeah, I didn't realize how expensive it was to make hoppers, I guess. Mm, 40 for now should be good. Oh, there we go. Alright, I want the redstone, at least some of it. We got the converters and stuff. We might need more of the torches, to be honest. And we didn't bring any more extra chests, so back down we go. Five should be plenty. Oh yeah. All right. Let's go. Alright, so if this is what's happening, terms of building blocks, like I don't want to use the wall material for this, but because I think I'm gonna put a doorway here so it can get through, that's the only reason why I'm gonna think I can get away with it on this part. It might end up being tacky and I don't end up liking it, but for now it'll work. Wait, would that work? I didn't even pick up a button, so alright, so while that is on, keeping this off, I want stuff to be doing like its business. If I were to say, put you there, put that there, that gets turned off. Yes, perfect. So I would, and this is where the nether could come in actually. It's quite easy to break, but it definitely will tell me that I know for a fact this is not a part of the build. I could alternate that switch and bring it up as high as I need to. I feel like I'm gonna have to tell. Okay, so this is filled. This is getting something pumped into it. The second that gets something pumped into it, I, I need that power source to be connected to here. So I'm thinking I have to just loop this up, connect all the item like droppers and everything to their located things, and then I could just loop and connect this. I'm thinking. I'm thinking or hoping that'll work. Also, we're gonna want a cauldron or like something. Cause I'm not sure, but like say, okay, say I put this over here. Just get that out of the way. Just so I can do, oh my god. Just so I could do this, this, and we're gonna put like trapdoor at the front of it. If I put like an iron trap door and then I fill it with water, I don't know if that's gonna create a infinite water source. That's just a fancy way of containing water. We'll see. So, button. Trapdoor. We don't have any buttons, eh? We have a bunch of redstone torches though, so that's good. We said we're gonna want to have a stone cutter everywhere, so let's just bring one to have over there. I can't think of. Oh, it's a bucket of water. Perfect. Bring some glass when we finish for the decorations. Yeah, all the other crap is crap. Okay, we said other than buttons, what was it that we needed? Come on, you're literally just there. Oh, buttons. That's what it was. We got the trapdoor. We didn't make buttons. The hottest button, the button. Just make one of them suckers. I thought it was like 1 for 4 or 4 for 1. Alright, we got the button, we got the thing, we got some extra stuff. We got the thing of water. Let's test out this theory, shall we? So if we put this down, what I'm hoping is it creates like a weird thing because it thinks it's flowing through the trapdoor. It's not an entity that's like getting affected by the trapdoor, and I'm then able to just use that one thing to constantly refill my water. I don't know if that's something that Minecraft fixed, but I intend on being the one to find out. I'm sure other people probably have. I'm sure I could probably search this up and get this answer, but I am searching for myself. Yeah, see? And it never stops. So that way, I can now just refill this water thing as free as frickin' day. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you to the Minecraft glitches. Alright, so like you can see, like this hopper's locked because nothing has transferred over yet to release this or do anything. So way I see it, Yes. Yes. We have the blaze rods in there. Let me just test and see what happens. Because we didn't get to try it with the button yet. Nothing happened. Okay, so press the button. It doesn't affect that. Okay. Is it because it has to be a lever? Pull the lever, Kronk. Can I make a single button with just a block? Of course you can't, you daft pig. You know what I can make? Goddamn crafting table. Let's go. Alright, yeah, how do I make a stone button? A stone bouton. Mr. Bouton, where are you? I am looking for a bouton. Are you a bouton that is made out of stone? Worked stone bouton. It has to be stone, that's why. Huh. A stone bouton. Either a stone button or a thing. I almost kind of don't want to friggin'... I need to see that it's able to release it. I don't want to friggin' continue on with the build, and it's like, it all just completely goes downhill because I didn't work on this first part. So, like, the fact that I can't get the friggin' thing to, like, activate that button and drop the water bottles, not a good sign. And I know what you're thinking. Oreo, why don't you just go and friggin' find... like a tutorial on how to do it and stuff like that. No, I understand redstone and everything like that, and if I get frustrated to the point where I realize, okay, it's clearly too complicated, like maybe let's go in here a tutorial, I'll then sit there and find the one that will explain to me what it is that he's doing and all that stuff like that, so that way when I go and do it, I actually have learned something new. But yeah, no, I've done something like this to the effect before. It just took a long ass fucking time for me to get it. So we came here for stone bouton. Hey, Mr. Stone Bouton. Alright, with the stone bouton, we should be good. If not, we are going to make ourselves a lever. Which is as simple as a stick and a stone, which I'm quite certain we have there already. But if not, let's take some birch back over with us for our own little workstation area to start thriving. We don't have to come back here unless we're actually for mats. Also, we want to like get this path going. Now that I know I'm going to be like walking along this, I can essentially start getting that path down. So yeah, that's something to consider. But okay, we got our stone bouton. The stone bouton does nothing either. So, hold on. If I were to say have that there, then the redstone, buddy. I don't need people in my freaking area right now. I don't want people in my freaking area right now. Alright, if I press that, that still has it locked. It's activating the thing now, So just try it the other way. So it definitely has to be a lever. Where did I put the lever? Oh, I didn't make the lever. This one, yeah. Pull the lever, Crunk. I pulled the lever. No. Okay, because we did that. Okay, now it's empty because I unlocked it. So I think this is where I need the converter. Oh, god damn, Gina. I got to do a brother like that, man. We don't need this on us right now. As well as we're gonna want an ender chest here at some point, but I'll just leave it there for now. Okay. So, let's get all this stuff. Not that we need this crap on us right now, so like realistically, Jesus Murphy. Needy much? Damn. Alright, so we're gonna have to pick up those water bottles. Just want to double check that it is locked. No, they're still going through. Okay, now it's turned on. Still going through. So yeah, the only way to lock this was with the torch. Yeah. Okay, so I have to go based off of that. Alright, let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Alright, so Fuel's going in, that's going in freely. Whenever a thing discharges something, bottles are going in, fuel's going in. Whatever it needs to be. We got that. What we need is to figure out how to release this for sure. But I guess for right now, we could just see how we're going to connect this over, first off. And the design, I guess, in a way. Where'd I put my stone cutter? See, I'm so glad I brought a stone cutter already. That's what I'm saying, boy. Alright, so let's get this in there. Let's get a few steps. Do I want polished deep slate steps or polished? Alright. Ooh, look at me leveling up. Alright, so it ends there. We know we're doing this here. We're gonna want a walkway. If that's about the height we can work with right now. Alright. So we'd have like a walkway up from like here or something. This would be like the floor of the second floor, obviously. Now, keep in mind, I am not really committing to this. I just need this as a template to get an idea. As to one, how this would look, yes. But then two, how I'd have to bring this out. Because if I bring this out to up there, I still gotta go higher up. It's relatively simple, but I feel like at this height level, if I just drop it down 2 more, I could get away with keeping it at that height. But like visually, almost did the same thing again that I did last time to kill myself. Visually, with that height now, it doesn't seem too obtrusive. But that's just the layout. So once it's actually filled in and it's a big thing sitting there, that's 2 different stories. Yeah, I say we commit, because even looking at it from here, if I'm getting rid of all this, I'm gonna have that tiny little portion of underhang to actually see what's going on there. So it'll be cool to like see some textures and stuff like that. It may even be cool if I don't even like interrupt this height. I bring the steps in and let it just morph into the thing. That way, when you're walking on this side, you'll be able to see, like, oh, wait, there's a goddamn it. Like, look, what? There's a structural beam that comes out that'll look like it's holding that up. Plus, you'll have the beams that's there. I like that idea. I'm liking that idea. Okay. I like the polished steps, by the way. Definitely liking the polished steps. Alright, so in order to make this room feel a bit bigger, keep in mind water's here. We're gonna take these up eventually, but we can start the stairs like one away from the wall, which means we're then able to centralize it a bit more. Like I said, we know we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, then the 5, 6, 7, 8. So this being center, that works perfectly. We get this building up again. What the hell? I hope you hear me. Mother feel me. Mother's fucking gonna tell me that they real me. Oh no, I won't. Alright, we won't need this because this is only the outline. It's not going to be the actual thing. So yeah, in terms of structure, take out this. We got some polished stairs. Or not polished, sorry, the cobbled stairs. And then because this is going to be seen on the outside, it's not the stairs texture, so we're going to opposite that. So from the outside, it actually looks like it is a part of the foundation. Why you gotta do me like that, kid? Alright. Okay, perfect. Then, obviously there's going to be walls like closing that side off. We probably do... Wait, should I have just lined it up perfectly with the thing? Because now there's a little... Like, this is coming out to here. No, it's fine. I'm overthinking it. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. That goes all the way up. Same thing on that side. You coming up on the right side of town, and nothing's gonna happen to you now. Coming on up to the left side of town, and I'm telling you right now. Grooving on up. So yeah, this one is gonna actually have to be, in terms of structural design, a little bit terrified. I don't care about all the other ones, but this homie got to go. Perfect. And then how am I liking the look of that? So it's going to come outwards from that. You're going to see windows into the thing. It's going to have a little perch. And then there's going to be the support beams here. It's going to stretch out to this far. and keep rising and rising. And when you get that feeling, you want sexual healing. You really would. Every single time I do that. And this is why I like to start structures off like this, because when I realized, like, wow, you're doing this and it looks so freaking, and then, wait, did you not count things out? Did you not see what was going on there? Wait. Alright, so then you got that. Parameter comes all the way across. This is all the room now for the thing. And like I said, I can just drag that over to there. Yeah. Might need some like duct or like one alignment going up further. But I wanted to have that to go back. Looking at it now, I'm like, maybe it was better off stretching it out one more out. Like, this doesn't have to be aligned with this other one. Take it out to here. Like, something like that could easily work. I could even morph it with some walls in the center to like smooth it out a little bit, but it'll give it more depth as opposed to just be one straight wall kind of thing, I feel like. So I guess same's got to be done with you, bud. Now this one's more for cosmetics as opposed to anything, because it's digging right into the friggin' side of this thing, but it's fine. Ooh, we gonna need a lot of cobble deep slate for this build, eh? Alright, so yeah, this would all then be overhang and stuff like that. Free to put whatever I want on this side. I would probably even do big pillars like this too, and then put steps and stuff around it, so it just kind of looks like if what is happening? So it kind of looks like, yeah, there are more pillars and stuff like that. I'm digging it. I'm digging it for sure. Now, what we want to do our floors in, I'm not too sure. So that's gonna have to be the next thought. So I'm thinking like dark oak, to be honest. I'm really thinking dark oak. But we're gonna go get some sleep. So we can get the hell up out this gosh damn rain. Alright. And then when we come back, we'll be looking at what we want to do with the floor. We'll like be able to start throwing some of the walls up on that little entry room thing. We've got to start bringing some nether warts and some of the stuff that requires making a potion. I need to see how that goes down. So like magma cream, we could just get this tested now with like our thing. We're gonna need a bunch of nether warts. Alright, and then let's go and get some sleep and let's get a bow packed. And I wonder if you know who I am, who I am. And I wonder if you know who I am, to find your dream come true. Be right back, mates. Alright. Mellow out. I always go way too far into the forest. It'd be nice when I can actually see something protruding from it. What was I doing again? Okay, yeah. So I just want to see if I put one in there, it starts doing it. Okay. So once that goes in there, technically the next thing would then have been a magma. So let's see if that gets put into it after. It does. Okay, so the awkward potions are there. The magma's there. Now, once it's done though, how am I supposed, because like, I want to have it so it just keeps doing it, right? Now, if at any point it's constantly dropping out the water bottles, it's going to mess up the thing. So, seeing how it stopped there, it's like hitting this switch in theory would have then like either moved them over or like something, but this isn't like, well, one, it's not connected, but is it a torch that I'm supposed to put on the other side of this block? No, that had no effect to it either. I'm just putting torches everywhere now. So that, because that's there. Oh, jeez. Okay, I have the idea. I just need to figure out, like, what... Because, like, if it was maybe, like, say, converter, and when it got to, like, full ticks, it would... No. Because that's the thing. If I put an observer to it and I set it to a full tick, once the awkward potion is created, it's still going to kick it out. Yeah, we might actually end up having to watch a video on this, guys. Because, like, I thought, okay, I might be able to get it, but, like, redstone torches, converters, freaking things. Like, maybe if I see the thing, it might jog my memory. I know jukeboxes are used in some people's builds. I have no idea how or what they do. I've never learned that, so... gosh, guys. I thought I could figure this one out all on my own. Huh. This is interesting. Yeah, comparator, repeater, and that's it. Huh. Well, what we can do for now, we can try out our scheme with, like, the walls and try and get that going. And then we can come back and, after looking at some videos, I'll see if I was able to learn anything and get that going. So I'm thinking like something simple, like just a little dash of each thing scattered around. Something like that. Like nothing too defining, but it adds in like a little bit of texture. I don't know if I'm liking the white portions to it. I feel like it kind of stands out a bit too much for what I'm going for. So maybe instead we sub out the white andesite for like gravel or something, because we got tons of that. Then we bring some more cobbled thing. Alright, we're gonna have to make a colored shulker for like all the armor and everything that we have for like possible death and needing to take it out to use it, or freaking just having different armor sets to create, but it'll like save up so much space. So yeah, even maybe something like this, like tough. Because I feel like the tough has a little bit of green in it. That might work well. Alright. Let's try this out. Yeah, I like that so much more. A lot more settle. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna add some textures and stuff, obviously, to it. Get some like windows and crap, but that definitely feels like the vibe we're trying to go for. 100% does. Alright, let's get that up on the fronts and the sides. Alright, so we're gonna have to terraform a little bit more. Actually, no, we don't. What am I doing? Alright. Yeah, it's because it's like up against the wall, so it's tripping me out. Yeah, that works. Oh. Alright. That gets filled in. Then last sidewall. Oh, you got to go. This is why I just had the rough outline, and then I was like, yeah, I'll just come back and crop out whatever I need to after, because I knew this was going to happen. Alright. Andesite, copper, or tough. Copper. Alright. So we got those walls up. Like I said, we're gonna have the door here. So the way it's built right now, terraform this up a little bit. This is the doorway. We'll just be putting a thing here. Since it's just the entryway, it doesn't have to be thing. Wait, no. Huh. Do double on that one. Leaves us with this 3 space. Alright. Then we would probably do I could do like a design, because since we're gonna do the trap doors that open up, steps are there going outside. Okay, what did I tell you? Yeah, we're really gonna have to figure that part out. But could knock out these. We definitely did not bring enough glass planes. Wait, what? Oh. Once again, that's why I do it bit by bit. Alright, oh, we might have enough. Alright. At least for the first floor. Alright, so that adds a little bit of light to the rooms and stuff like that. So technically we would do the exact same thing on these walls. It's just a filler portion. Doesn't need to be decorative or anything of that sort. Cobble, and the sides. See how that looks from out here. Yeah, definitely add some texture. Like I said, there's gonna be overhang and stuff that adds more color and features to things, so just gotta be patient. And because I don't know, I guess we might just do it like this from the outside and possibly just use carpet, to be honest. Then with this, oh, that's polished. We're going to want some steps. So we can fill in these portions. So you come all the way out. And then right there where we meet up with old buddy old pal, we'll do upside down, full one, upside down. Round it off a bit. Alright, and then let's take these torches because I'm liking how dark it's getting under here. Get this other wall up quick. Okay. Pop that up there. Starting to come together. I even probably could have used upside down steps for that one as well. Really drive it home that it's digging into the foundation. Alright. I hope, I was going to say, I hope this does still transfer over, because, yeah, okay, good. So that concludes that section. We would drag this out all the way across. That's already been extended out one, yeah, so this is. All this eventually will need to go, so that's something for later. Yeah, the space is going to be pretty big under here. I'm digging it. Now, I'm definitely going to want to away from in and out of here. If I do it that way, I guess it kind of has a cleaner look to it. But then you see inside, so yeah, probably not. If we do it on the other side, yeah, the other side would be more practical. Alright. So we got an entryway there, we got the entryway there. We got to go upstairs this way. Alright. Basic enough just to keep the shape out. Yeah. I mean, starting to come together. It's starting to look good. Like how I envisioned it. You can even now see from flying away the under portion of it, so it definitely has that accent feature that I wanted. Once that second part gets like built up, you'll be able to see the two tiers to it. With that indentation, yeah, it kind of does show now that it dives in there a bit. So love that feature. And then, like I said, this roof is going facing that way to this way, so like the front of it is gonna be that way. And then for this one going upwards, I'm thinking about then making it parallel to this. So 2 different side roofs. Yeah, I feel like that would be pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. And yeah, it'll have like little access. Well, it'll block it off really, but once you get here, you'll see other stuff over there. In terms of this, like I said, we're gonna beef it up a bit, put some like other steps to it, make it actually look like it's got more girth. But for now, I'm liking that. And only thing now is we can get some features in here. We can dig up the ground, I guess, and like start getting the flooring in. But we got to get this up and running. So we may end up taking a quick little pause break here, stop the video, get some first stream out, and then come back after some extensive research. Because I'm loving this, and already technically we've gotten potion resistance that if we really wanted, like we have an alchemy station here, we could stop at this point. There is an alchemy area here now technically. The buildings in development, like we could call that a friggin' start, but it's not a thing unless I actually finish it. So we said we're not going into any new builds or not doing any of that stuff without actually finishing the last one. So sticking true to that, we gotta get it. We gotta get it. We got all this crap. We can go back to the house. But yeah, it's coming along smooth. Like, don't get me wrong, like, other than the slight hiccup where I'm getting stuck on, and it could just be too the way I have my layout. It could be that. It could be I had the right idea with the converter, but I wasn't supposed to put this on it until I have that down, or it could be a whole lot of things, right? So I figure a little bit of research never hurt anyone. It's, yeah, just gonna help progress things along faster for me. Why did I do that? I know I'm taking them home. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we do this. We build that into it. We dig out like a walkway, because like I said, I want pressure plates, right? So we dig out a walkway. We'll use the like pathway things that we're building here, but then the door can come here perfectly. Or we wouldn't even need to put a door. I can put pressure plates on the inside of this, but I can make it into like a little cave thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking that. Oh, ho, ho, yes, yes, yes. I'm liking that idea. So the path will lead up to it. It'll be like a little cave formation, stuff like that. You'll have to press a button to get inside. And then coming out, yeah, there'll just be trapdoors that lets you out. And the fact that it'll be like morphed into these trees that are already here, I'm loving that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love when a good plan comes together. Although, for me to continue my plan, I need to go and follow someone else's already thought of plan. So, there's a little bit of teamwork in this. A little bit of teamwork involved. Give a little bit. Get a little bit of your life to me. I don't know why I don't have these things labeled yet. You would think when I just said I need to finish my projects, I would do it. I don't do it. Why don't I do it? Alright, so yeah, we are going for a quick lunch break. Like I said, we are going to end this stream so that way when we come back we can just have both videos separated. Make this like a little part 1 and part 2 thing for the Friday. I don't actually. What I could do, we're going to end the stream, but we're not going to end the gameplay. We're going to get this going again. Did I leave this on and it broke? Is that what they're telling me right now? Why did I turn it up? 3 are there, but 2 of them are missing. This is why you always keep this stuff handy. Oh yeah, we put that block there. Alright, which one is it? Alright. So, let's get this on. Everything's running fine. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so that's what's tripping me out. Okay. So yeah, as I said, we're gonna go have a snack. We're going to hang out, get some materials here, and when we get back, we will be able to just take all this one meal, put it towards some type of project. Let me just make sure the door's closed so that we can find a way to me. Great. Okay. Yeah, we are good to go. So yeah, I will be back maybe in say 30 minutes, I guess. Shouldn't take me too long. But thank you guys for tuning in today. It's kind of been a very slow morning, to be honest, but that's fine. I do this for the love of doing it, and that's all good. That's all good. So thank everybody, or whenever you see this video, thanks for viewing, and we will be back in a little bit, hopefully with a full belly and some information in our brains on how to fix this problem. So till then, guys, see you in a little bit. Shit, we've been loafing on this beer. Wow.